Quarantine Jim. That's all you need to call me, Quarantine Jim. And, I'm down here in a secret location. Fat, no one can know where it is or what's going on with it, but it's secret. And I didn't know that in this part of Australia, let alone the world, great big mammals existed.
Mammals?
Like a big grizzly bear, like a big, like zoo bear.
Oh, gee, who's that? Brian?
Oh, well, I can't tell you who it is. I'm just looking through the glass, and this great big mammal is just making his way around the garden. I've never known a mammal to be on the phone for so long either. By the way, Tommy Rockcliffe are going to join us soon. Love the Rock, of course. And then Dusty Fletcher, the legend, whose son is doing amazing things. Oh, hello to you, Fat, by the way.
G'day, Jimmy, or should we call you JBT, James Brayshaw, and... What was the other one?
Oh, boy. Brian. Thank you, Brian.
Right, great. We want to find out what's happening over there. But first of all, let's go to our man here, Rabsy. How long do you have to not talk before the music kicks in?
Is it 10 or 12 seconds?
12 seconds.
Let's try it. Ready? No, come on, last show. Let's do it.
You are an idiot.
Go, right?
No.
Don't talk, Jim. 1, 2, 3 cat dog, 4 cat dog, 5 cat dog. Jeez, that's a long time, isn't it? Long time, that, Jim.
Oh, I tell you, our boss, Rabbits, rang me on the way home and said, if that's how little you've got to offer this station, you two, we might have to think about finishing you up.
Oh. Now, Jim, tell us, what's it like in somewhere there in WA?
Well, I tell you what it's like. We're lucky because we're able to home quarantine. You've got that option as long as you download the G2G app.
Yep.
And make sure you respond as soon as the government reach out, but that's fine. So that's good. But as I say, I've got this mammoth of a man in residence with me.
Harry?
And he spends very little time in the house, Bill. He just wanders around like a zoo animal on his phone, permanently on the phone. But before I did, I love my boxing workouts. So I've got the Tabata timer. I've got the medicine ball, the light weights. I'm doing all that. And Brian fancies himself with the pads. Yes. Like actually with the pads on.
Oh.
But what he hasn't worked out, Bill, is that when you've got the pads on, you're not meant to club the bloke with the gloves on.
Yes, you can. If you're good enough, you can.
I'm like, Brian, you're meant to allow me to hit you. That's how pads work. But no, he's very, very good. Brian's absolutely beautiful. So, no, we're going all right. We're going all right, but still, I've got my little thing on here, Bill, the G2G Now code, and it tells me that I've got 13 days, 12 hours, and 59 minutes left.
The countdown.
Countdown. It's on this thing here.
So if they ring when we're on air, what happens there? You got to answer it.
Well, I've got to take a selfie and post it within 5 minutes, which guarantees I am where I say I am.
Wow. All right. Beautiful.
So they take the whole thing very seriously here, and so they should. They should.
Yeah, exactly right. Well, good to see. And we'll just see how that goes through the week, Rabsy.
Oh, my goodness.
Because Brian and Jim are getting on very well at the minute.
They are.
And they're all happy. We'll just see how that goes throughout the week.
Beautiful.
There he is there. Jimmy boy, the Gary Ayres medal. Let's have a look at that, of course.
Yes.
It's actually the Gary Ayres Award too. Tomahawk 10, Zach Tui 8. Well done, Zachariah. And for the Bulldogs, Jack McRae, doesn't he just keep getting it? He got a 10-er, and Bailey Smith there with an 8. So Jack McRae leads that at the minute with 16 votes. Tomahawk second there with 10. Brendan Parford is out for the year.
Brendan.
Yes.
Brendan and Brandon, same thing. Brandon Parford,
okay.
He's out for the year, Jim, hamstring.
Yeah, and that is bad.
Yes.
You need him. He's got something that you need. No one else has it in that group.
He's got a bit of pace, but he's also very good tackler. Very, very good tackler.
Good by foot and hand, yep.
They still haven't ruled out Tommy Stewart, which is unbelievable, really. So we'll just see what happens there. Some good news for the Cats. They've locked away their best and fairest winner from last year, Cam Guthrie, for another 4 years, Jim. 4.
Good.
So
he's earned that, played good footy.
Well, he's 29. That takes him through to 33. We like to keep him old at the Cats, don't we? Guess who broke that? Mitch Cleary broke that, Jim, and I think he's the new bloke at 7 now, isn't he?
Oh, Mitch Cleary.
Well, he's taken
Masai Warrior.
Taken over Mark Stevens' role.
Has he?
Steve, I think he has. Steve-O's gone into politics, but we haven't seen or heard from Steve-O. I don't know what's happened to Steve-O. But the Messiah, Mitch Cleary. So well done there, Mitchy boy.
Well, what do you mean? What do you mean? What's happened to Steve? He's gone to the Liberal Party, and they've ousted the leader as soon as he arrived.
And got who's their new guy there?
Oh, Buddy Guy moves in.
Yeah, who's had a go before, Jim, and got outed. So anyway,
Yes,
we'll see what happens.
yes.
Yeah, they're going well. Western Bulldogs, Marcus Bontempelli. That'll be interesting to see what happens there, of course. Because if he's 70 or 80, Jim, you just play him, don't you?
Oh, 100% you play him. Oh, at 45, I'm considering playing him.
Well, yeah. And Doug Hawkins, I see today, said he play him at full forward. Oh, Doug, I think that's what he said. I was listening. I couldn't understand
Dancing.
it. But we had him on the Sunday footy show on Sunday. Oh, he's a good man dancing. He's a very good man there. What about the cricket, Jim? India have won the fourth test by 157 runs. The Poms just shit themselves.
Insipid. No, Bill, insipid is the word for England. Seriously, they lost 4 wickets for 6 runs. Now, there's no disgrace getting out to Jasprit Bumrah. He is world class.
That's right.
But, Bill,
yes,
put a price on your wicket and a price on playing for your country. I mean, they have just been blown away time and time and time again in this series. And if Joe Root doesn't make the runs, they are fried.
Yep, they did. They lost 4 wickets for 6. They were going to ride at 2 for 141, maybe a chance to win. Then they were 6 for 147, Jim. Wow-wee.
Yep.
So no good there. And you're right, Root went out for 36. They were done and dusted there. And India lead that series 2-1. So that's an interesting series. Don't worry about that. And
it's a great series. Great series.
Just as we finish, Jim, I just wanted to say a lot of people were surprised yesterday that Will Powell finished runner-up in the Suns' best and fairest, Jim. Well, let me tell you, Will Powell is a very, very good player, Jim. He's brave, intercept marks. He had a great year. He's only 22, got plenty of footy in front of him.
Where's he from?
He's from Scarborough. And then
Claremont Football Club.
Scarborough and then Claremont, yes. A very good player, and keep an eye on him.
Can you believe this, Rabs?
I can.
There's only one person that was surprised, and that's Bill, because he didn't know who he was.
Number 27, I love him. I got a Suns jumper at home with 27 on the back of it, Jim.
Have you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice one, Bill. All right, well, I'll tell you what we've got, and that's your man, and he wants a piece too, The Rock.
Pudding guts.
He did an Instagram story about you as well yesterday, Bill.
No, I'm in his head.
Well, he's on the show next. It's the Rush
I'm in
Hour.
his head.
Thanks to selfwealth.com.au. Triple M.